Hey, Dave Fanning here with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. 3 tips to make healthy eating easier. And if there's one thing that I've learned over the last decade doing thousands of nutrition consults with thousands of clients is that no two people eat alike. Even when I've had sets of twins come in, they had different tastes, likes and dislikes and schedules. And so that's what I've learned. Exercise can be generalized, but nutrition has to be individualized. The principles about nutrition are universal, but the application is individualized to you because your needs and schedule and likes and dislikes are different than anybody else's. So that one-size-fits-all model tends to fail at a very high rate. And even the National Obesity Registry that did a survey of 10,000 successful dieters, people that changed their nutrition and lost weight, was that they found out of that 10,000 people that no two people had used the same method or diet or eating plan to lose the weight. Ultimately, it comes down to what works for you. And just like I spoke yesterday about people being afraid of making a mistake, because you're afraid of making a mistake with your nutrition, you just default to doing nothing. So the way you have to approach changing your eating habits to test things out is just that. You're not going to change it permanently. You're not going to do a meal replacement for the rest of your life. You're going to test it out. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can go test something else. That's how you have to approach these 3 tips is, I'm going to test this thing out for 30 days, give it a chance to get some results, and then if it's killing me, I'll just stop. I'll go to something else. But you have to find out by testing to see what you can live with. And that's how we try to approach the nutritionist individualized. So these are the 3 top tips that I've seen work well for the vast majority of my clients and they each apply them in their own way. So number 1 is same food every day. We call it, or it's called ritualized eating. And you know, when you talk to people that have been fit for life and they've kind of kept low body fat over the years, is you say, you know, I tend to eat almost the same thing every day and dinner might be a little bit different. That's called ritualized eating, and it's very effective. It's boring, but super effective to getting you leaner, feeling better, and having more control over what's going in your mouth. Just knowing, and it just gives you control. And so, for example, if you're thinking about like, what does he mean by same thing every day? For example, as tight as what the old school would say, and this is just an example. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Don't throw the whole thing out. Is like a meal replacement for breakfast, a Subway sandwich for lunch, and then the sensible dinner of a lean protein and vegetables. So a chicken breast and asparagus. Now, if you just heard that and you said, well, I can't eat asparagus, this is insane, I can't do this, you turn the video off, you're missing the point. You have to find what works for you. And the meal replacement for breakfast has solved a lot of people's problems where they're like, I don't have time. Less than a minute. Meal replacement for lunch. It works great. Sensible dinner. That's gotten a lot of people lean over the years. But you can find what works for you. Find 2 or 3 fast go-to meals that are easy to prepare and are healthy. And that's what I've seen with clients over the years. They'll have one thing for breakfast, tend to have the same thing for lunch, whatever's fast and works for them, and then 2 or 3 easy to fix go-to meals in the evening. And that's ritualized eating. So hit that, give it 30 days, it gives you control and certainty, and it's easy to follow, and you'll start seeing results. It takes away the ice cream at 8 p.m. and I don't know what I'm having for lunch, so I'm all over the place and I end up eating pizza. So that's where you get some control. And it works. And that's why it's the first tip. It's number 1. Number 2, eliminate all liquid calories. There's reasons this works. Eliminate all your fruit juices, sugar, sports drinks, sugar, soft drinks, sugar. If you can, eliminate dairy, almond milk, all of it. And did I mention alcohol? There's a program called Whole30. It seems to work for a lot of people and it works really well. Whole Foods 30 days, and you cut out alcohol. It's really not the Whole Foods. It's the people cutting out alcohol. I've had girls that were pregnant. They got pregnant and then started losing weight because they had to kick out alcohol because they were pregnant. That's how big of an effect eliminating just alcohol for 30 days will have on your body and your weight and giving you some control. But if you can, eliminate all liquid calories. It's just one of those simple, keep eating the way you're eating. Eliminate the soft drinks and the fruit juices and the sports drinks. Just for a month, just water. And all the high calorie like Starbucks drinks, just water. And you will see a significant difference because it's just those calories add up. And I've had people coming in drinking like 2 or 3 soft drinks. We call it the big rocks, fast food and soft drinks. If you have to cut out one thing and you're doing 2 or 3, 1, 2 to 3 soft drinks a day, just eliminate that one thing, replace it with Spark so you don't have caffeine withdrawals, and you'll see a marked difference in your physique within 30 days. It's very significant. And it's a very simple, easy to implement, and you'll see results. 3 is cheat sheet, a diet cheat day, write it down. So if you're eliminating foods that you really like you love McDonald's, or you love ice cream, or you love to drink, just write it down. When you have that craving and you're trying to stay on track for, let's say, I'm going to eat well for 6 days, and then on the 7th day I'm going to have a cheat meal, and you're really struggling, especially when you're just trying to get your feet under, you're going to have cravings. Just write your cravings down. McDonald's. I'm on my day that I can take a break, I'm going to go to McDonald's or In-N-Out Burger. And the research has backed up that you know that you can have it in the future. If you can delay that gratification immediately, but you know you can have it in the future, you'll have better, you'll be able to stick with your diet better today than if you say to yourself, I can never go to In-N-Out Burger again. You'll go to In-N-Out Burger within the next couple hours. We find better compliance when you know mentally, it's a mental trick. I really got to have a hamburger. I can't have one today. I'm kind of watching what I eat, and I'm just eating these 3 or 4 meals, but I can have it on Sunday. You write it down. You'll have greater compliance today than you would if you said, I can never have a hamburger. So that's the key, is knowing that you can have it in the future. And generally, most of the time when people get there to that cheat meal, they don't want it anymore. They kind of like watch what they're eating. But it's there for a reason, to give you a break, because you need it. Because if you say, I can never have something again, you're going to have it right now. It's one of those things, just what we can't have, we want even more. But those are the 3 tips. So ritualized eating the same thing every day. Eliminate liquid calories, alcohol if you can, and writing down your cheat foods will help you all the way. Just pick one, test it out, try it out. And I know this has been a long video, but I hope you liked it. I hope you found some value in it. If you do like it, share it, comment below what works for you. And I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Firm Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. Talk to you guys later.